Smoking, drug use is harmful to health. All characters in this story are fictional. ColdTuber's only purpose is to entertain the audience. Coincidence of any character with the plot of story is purely coincidental.
When King Guffer realized that due to their unusual activities, there was great unrest in the kingdom. Some people were opposing it, because maybe they had caught this trick of the king and were trying to convince people in different ways. Just then, the king made another way to hit this abnormality. He resorted to trickery. With the help of the opportunistic people, who were using this system, they continued to spread misinformation among the people of the state through multiple forms, so that people do not find the bottom of the real truth. Some say it's a ghostly system, some say it's a distorted form of human nature, some say it's a flaw in age development, and some say it's a form of climate change. Its main purpose was to explain it to those who understand it. And when they finally failed, he continued to call it an epidemic. People can easily adapt to normal conditions, unless they have a brain rhythm disorder. But it is not unusual if the condition is intended to cause disease. A man of the state goes to understand this very thing. When King Guffer imprisoned a man, some special aspects of this unusual condition are observed in the description of his helpless situation. In his description he said,
"I feel that the brutal experience of the forest succumbs to the brutality of what happens inside the doer walls. A fact that baffles all consciousness to believe. All facts believe the evidence, no matter what anyone else would believe. I am sure I was not crazy. Again, my imagination is not so sharp that I would sit at home daydreaming and say something. My life was torn apart by their attack. But I don't want to give the details. A suppressed fear kept this incident like a dream. Although it may sound like this is just a common occurrence. Is it true?"
Due to this oppression of the king, Hecate, the goddess of fortune, became very angry. As a result, the curse of the goddess fell on this dynasty. And all the people who were busy using this system to accomplish their work, by taking away the power of people's speech, fell under this curse. Under the curse of the goddess, in the unification of these people of the kingdom, all the people started acting with the same, but different opinions to achieve their goals. Where the result named nothing. The intention of the inhabitants of a few houses of some classes swallowed the whole state. The demand began to be driven by their own will and passion. Whatever they wished would result in their curse. Nothing was happening at all. Even though King Guffer was a Kali saint, he could not accept this opposition of nature in any way. He thought it was impossible. Then he did another trick. He sowed enmity among themselves. It was his public appearance though. The perception was that King Guffer and King Luffer were enemies of each other, and arranged the difference between white and black. King Luffer was white-skinned and King Guffer was black. People once again fell into this black and white illusion and forgot the real truth. But even though everyone was deluded, the so-called young man was not deluded. He again reminded people of earlier. Finally, the opportunistic people failed in their efforts to help the king. Because with the curse of the goddess, their result would not have been good. And at the same time, by making him a prisoner, he was forced into seclusion by a number of things. The intention was that he would either go mad or, the image of this exorcism would haunt him for the rest of his life, as had been attempted before. For example, they hate the trick of making the nature of oppression seem easy and put in a difficult situation. And when they made the easy situation difficult, why the difficult situation was created and the purpose of making it easy, they were busy with the trick of hurting by determining the amount of oppression.